Hey, how you all doing? This is Mr. Cheers, and I'm giving you your what to do instructions for today's lesson. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure you have completed the pre-work and make sure that you completed the reading workshop number 1, everyday use. If you have not done that, go back to last lesson and complete it. The first thing you're going to do is let's think about you should be able to complete a pre-write for a response to a literature essay that indicates thesis, topic, sentence, and evidence. So here goes your writing prompt. You're going to write a response to the literature essay analyzing how Alice Walker uses at least 2 literary devices or stylistic techniques to convey a theme to the reader in everyday use. And then you're going to rewrite in your own words your what to do instructions. What you're going to do is you're going to brainstorm 3 main ideas slash lessons or themes, right? It's the same thing that you can discuss in your paper. The criteria for success is each statement should identify a main idea lesson from the text, and it needs to be in a complete sentence with textual evidence. These are examples that the models that I use. Please do not copy because they are examples from another story. So do not mimic my examples or you will be wrong, essentially. So a major theme in Flowers is a young girl coming of age, chunk 401. Another theme in Flowers is the traumatic experience of racism and lynching, chunk 61. What you're going to do is identify 3 themes from everyday use. And you're going to indicate the chunk number in the line. If the text I loaded doesn't have chunk numbers, they have paragraphs. So all you're going to do is count the paragraph and that'll be your chunk. The next thing is from your brainstorm, I want you to identify a theme and think of 2 literary devices that Alice Walker uses to demonstrate that theme and support it with textual evidence. Resources on literary devices are right here. So if you get caught with and not really familiar with literary devices or you just want to refresh your memory, you can go to this link. This is an example of how I did mine right here. I'm just going to section this off for you so you can see it. And basically what you're going to answer for me are these 2 questions right here. I'm just making it a little easier for you to navigate this. So right here where it says student response, you're going to ask the first question you're going to ask is, what is the theme that you're going to discuss in your paper? And the next thing is, what are the 2 literary devices that Alice Walker uses to develop this theme? Right here is when I put my example, and this is again based on the story Flowers. Your example should be based on everyday use. So what I put was the theme I will discuss in my paper is how the narrator comes of age. The literary device that Alice Walker uses to show this theme is imagery and symbolism. So my textual evidence is imagery and onomatopoeia. See, I messed up. It should be onomatopoeia. Those are the 2 that I'm going to discuss. I put symbolism. Here we go. All right, so I'm good now. So these are my 2 pieces of textual evidence, and then I support it with the chunk number line and chunk number and line. So that should be the same thing you do, right? Identify the theme you're going to discuss, write it out in a sentence, and then identify the 2 literary devices, and then put it in textual evidence and write out the textual evidence and do it in this format. And this is my teacher model. Again, this teacher model is based on Flowers, not your story. So please do not copy my model. I just want to keep reiterating that so you won't get confused and you won't try to plagiarize low key. All right, let's go to the next part. In the next part is you're going to write your thesis statement. Based on your information gathered in pre-writing draft, in your pre-draft, based on your information gathered in your pre-writing draft, you are going to write your thesis statement. So first, This is a sample thesis statement, and then I give you a thesis statement sentence starter. So this was my sample thesis statement that I wrote for Flowers. Alice Walker, through the literary device of symbolism and onomatopoeia, brings to life this coming of age story. Period. What does this look like in a thesis statement sentence starter? Basically, you will put Alice Walker through the literary device of, name the two literary devices you're going to show that you're going to talk about, and then talk about how it shows the theme in everyday use. And then you will write your response right here. The final thing you're going to do for today is you're going to draft out two topic sentences that support your thesis statement. This is the criteria for success. You must support your thesis statement, and topic sentences must be supported with textual evidence. And then you're going to put your two topic sentences that support your thesis statement here, along with your evidence. So tell me where you are going. How can you support those topic sentences? Give me the chunk number and the line. And pretty much this is how you complete this task. The only thing in here I forgot to give you was your criteria for success for drafting your thesis statement. And that's basically this. You want to make sure you have identified a theme. Make sure you have identified two literary devices, and that it is in a complete sentence. So other than that, these are all the requirements for today. Please feel free to rewatch this video several times, and see you later. Have a great day in virtual learning world. Bye.